So when you're eating, don't multitask. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy the company you're with. Put work aside. Put the phone down.
Exactly. Hold on a minute. I got to send a text. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Okay, so folks, this is very important, right? I mean, it seems simple, but years ago we didn't have this issue. Nowadays, with modern technology, we do. Everybody's got a cell phone, and they're overusing it in some cases.
Absolutely.
So talking about the healthy habits that I wanted to touch on. So you want to go into your meal with, deep breath, kind of calm down, block things out. I know some people like to eat while they're watching TV. Generally not recommended. Also, because again, you're not focused on the blessings, on the nourishment, on your private thoughts, your own thoughts. I believe that's one of the biggest crises we have in this country, or probably around the world, that people just don't think anymore. That we're just like, robots. We're scripted, and we can't be scripted, right? The ability to think is absolutely phenomenal. So mealtime is a great time to think about your blessings, the family, all the good things, right? And also want to talk about, obviously, you want to. This is kind of backtracking a little bit, but you want to try to have something in your life that is a passion to you, some kind of a purpose. What that does is it allows you to live and eat and nourish yourself with the feeling of those blessings. So you're not just kind of going through the motions.
Ooh, that's strong. That's really good.
That's power stuff, right?
Absolutely.
You don't want to be. It's that old saying. I love that saying. You have to eat to live, not live to eat. Right?
Perfect.
Right? So that's huge right there. That's big, especially here in the Western and the U.S. So this may sound really basic. We're not trying to insult you, but you have to chew your food. A lot of the studies show that you've got to chew on the food anywhere from, depending on the study, 15 times. Can you imagine? Most people chew it once and swallow. Not good, not healthy. You have to chew your food because the saliva mixes with the food to create a certain chemical compound to break down the food, make it easier to be digested so that the body can absorb those nutrients.
And that's huge, because as it is, we all know that the nutrients in the food today is reduced. I mean, 30, 40 years ago when we were coming up, a pound of spinach was a pound of spinach.
Right.
Now you got to eat 40, 50 pounds of spinach to equal the nutritional value of 1 pound of spinach from when we were growing up. You want to talk about a full-time job, eat 40 pounds of spinach in one day. That's crazy. So chew your food, right?
I think my jaw is hurting just to hear. Okay, so basically one of the tips that I use and I recommend is a veggie tray. Interesting. You can pick it up at Wally World, Publix, whatever supermarket. Runs about $6 and change, but in this case it's organic. You can. They sell them non-organic too, but organic is generally better. The only thing unhealthy about this is the ranch dressing in the middle, but you can substitute that with a low calorie. Something healthy,
yeah.
Low calorie, whatever. But folks,
not necessarily low calorie, but something healthy.
Right, yeah. Right, exactly. Folks, the great thing about this is if you set one of these at your dinner plate or lunch, whatever, it could be a Saturday lunch or what have you. If you get in the habit of setting this, what I normally do is I'll eat some of the vegetables, they'll fill me up, and then I don't have to have this giant plate of food, because portion control is a huge, huge deal, especially again in our Western cultures, right? I mean, you go to these restaurants and they're serving these giant plates of food. So basically portion control is important, and this helps tremendously with that.